All right, Valley Assemblyman Jeff Gonzalez has just accepted an appointment to the Colorado River Forum. That means he'll be involved in policy decisions that will shape the future of water policy in our region. I spoke with him today about the water challenges facing our communities. All right, Jeff, tell us about your appointment to the Colorado River Forum and why it's important.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. And I'm honored that Speaker Rivas would trust me with this opportunity to speak on behalf of the Colorado River Forum. Water is an important issue for our region. The agriculture, our dates, everything across the board, not to mention clean drinking water. So for me to be an advocate, not only for California, but specifically for our region, it's an amazing thing. And being a freshman legislator, to be able to say I'm working in a bipartisan manner for pragmatic solutions, but ultimately for the interests of California and the district, I'm very happy.
For folks who aren't familiar with this forum, what does it do?
Sure. There's along the Colorado River, there's 7 states. In these states, there's advocates or there's legislators that come together and we talk about what's best for their region and how we can all work together. So this forum is a place where all of these individuals from the different states can come together and say, here's our issues, there's your issues, what can we do, and find a solution for not only for the Colorado River, but also for our region.
In your opinion, what are some of the biggest issues involving the Colorado River in our region, and what do you hope the solutions are?
Sure. There's a lot of talk. I sit on as the vice chair of Water, Parks, and Wildlife. Water is a touchy issue. It is a significant issue. So when we're talking about water in general, we're, groundwater, rain, snowpack, I mean, you name it. Water is a very complex issue. And what I'm hoping that we can come out is, number one, we have an over allocation of water. So we need to find innovative ways to save water. That's number one. Number two, there's folks that are doing recycled water programs. So we need to help them, water districts, we need to help them find ways to continue that process, because here's the thing, if we have all groundwater or all, if you will, tap water, then we're using a tremendous amount of water. So we need to find another way. We call it recycled water. That water that's used, how can we use it best? We clean it, obviously, and we use it for golf courses. We use it for parks and other ways. So there are solutions there, and I'm just thankful that I get to sit at the table and represent California.
Do you anticipate it'll be challenging to get the other states on board with these solutions?
Sure. Everything is challenging across the board, right? And not because it's like an antagonistic relationship. It's because everyone is fighting for their community, and that's a good thing, right? That's why we get put in this position. We get placed in this position is to fight for your community. So the struggle will be, how do we get to the maybe 70 or 80% solution? Because the 100% solution is really not, a viable way to go. So that's the challenge, is to find a pragmatic, common sense way to come up with the 70% solution.
Anything else sir, you would like to say before we let you go? And if people would like more information on all this, where do they need to go?
Sure, absolutely. I would challenge and encourage folks to get to know what's going on with their water system, especially the Colorado River. We're going to be putting out information on a regular basis, so they can follow me in all the socials, obviously through KASQ when we do pieces like this. But I want to be transparent, but I also want to hear about what's going on, so that way I can be a good advocate for my community.
All right, Assemblyman Gonzalez, we appreciate your time. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Peter.